Welcome to our Monday evening masterclass, and we start our Ayurvedic talk today on low blood pressure and what is the Ayurvedic causes of low blood pressure. So I actually have had low blood pressure almost my whole life, and my sister has it too. We used to pass out all the time, and it'd be like, oh, there goes another one. We would just bite the dust. And so there was a genetic component to it for us, but there's always a cause, and there's different causes for vata, pitta, and kapha. And remember, the vata is either air, the pitta is fire, and the kapha is water and earth. So illness and disease and why we get sick in Ayurveda, there are causes that in the beginning they're invisible. We don't see them. They're just happening in the body due to our diet and our lifestyle and how all of that is combining with our constitution. So what happens with the hypotension, which is low blood pressure, is there is a weakening. It is a weakness, and it's usually a vata disorder, and it develops through anemia. There's usually depletion or debility. There is sometimes malnutrition. And so you'll see this in young girls where I grew up in an era where I had friends that were doing the grapefruit diet, or they were just not eating, or they would only have yogurt. They were doing all these crazy diets. And what that does is it means that if you're not eating a well-rounded diet, you then don't get all the important vitamins and minerals that your body and your tissues need to form. And it's a huge problem with young people today. I have my kids' friends, and they come in and all they eat is bread and meat or cheese and meat. That's it. They don't eat any fruits or vegetables, or all they eat is junk food or sugar. They're eating sugar. And that will lead to problems down the line. So malnutrition is a cause. And then often there might be sometimes a chronic disease that is contributing to why a person has low blood pressure. So if you get low blood pressure because you've gotten sick, it's just meaning that there's that often that sickness is what's pushing you into that hypotension. Okay, so there's also poor circulation, which is another vata cause. Some people have what they call Raynaud's disease or condition, where you have cold hands and cold feet. And that is also a vata condition. But you want to make sure that you are moving your energy. So Qigong would actually be a really great practice for you. And massaging your feet at night would also really help with warm oil. And certain kinds of oils are best, like ashwagandha bala or kashira bala. Those are very nourishing. Okay, pitta will also be a cause, and the pitta causes is usually a hormone imbalance, also anemia, and maybe even a damaged liver. So if your liver is damaged due to too many medications, too much ibuprofen, too much Tylenol, your liver can get damaged from alcohol. It can get overworked. If you're eating too late, that can overburden your liver and cause problems. So those are the pitta causes. The kapha causes are usually congestion, stagnation, too much phlegm and mucus, which then clogs up your system, and that's what causes the stagnation. And then also blood flow reduction. So your blood is not flowing, it's sluggish. And dehydration, and that's also a problem. And also swelling. So it's more of a excess of fluids, excess of mucus. Okay, so what are the therapies that would be helpful? According to Ayurveda, there are certain herbs that will help to strengthen the heart and also strengthen the pulse. So if you have a weak pulse, one of the best herbs for you is Arjuna, Arguna. It's pretty easy to get. You can easily get it online, or you can get it at some of the health food stores. I think that Whole Foods might carry it. For Vata, the best herbs would be garlic, turmeric, ginger, pipali, which is a pepper, cardamom, which is very delicious. For Pitta, you want to go to cola, also turmeric, saffron, aloe vera gel, mangista. Those are very beneficial. They're all more cooling, and they're going to be more on the bitter and astringent side. For Kapha, the herbs that would be best is Trikatu, also garlic because it's warming, turmeric, ginger, pipali, and cardamom. So Kapha and Vata are similar because they both need warming herbs to help bring them into balance. Okay, so that is our talk, very short talk tonight. What do you do to help low blood pressure? Well, you want to help with circulation. So practices that help you with that are beneficial. Yoga, and you want to do more of a yoga where there's some flow and it helps circulation, especially in your feet and your hands. Qigong, Tai Chi, all very beneficial. So maybe you guys can join us for the Tuesday morning Qigong, Tai Chi, Taoist Hatha Yoga blend class. Okay, so let's get on with our practice tonight. Thank you for coming and listening to our talk.